Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is Hard Times Billiards regular Sunday tournament, January 17th, 2016, and today's second match of the day, where we are about to watch a match between Aaron Remigio and Lucky Luke Sutliff, who just moved here from Clearwater, Florida. To Long Beach, California, and he is going to be representing Kamui Tips and Products full-time. Among other things, he also is a very talented pool player. POVPOOL, sponsored by Marty Carey's Jump Q. Check it out.
Hey, it's Marty Carey here. I want to tell you about this new carbon fiber jump cue that I've created. The new carbon fiber jump cue has a solid core that adds density and weight to the cue. We've all been in situations where the ball is hanging in the pocket, but we're blocked by another ball. As easy as it is to use, the novice intermediate player can benefit as well. So if you're looking for a jump cue that does it all, this is the one for you.
All right, here we go. Aaron Remigio to break. One ball goes down, and the two ball floats down table. Looks like he's cutting the two ball. I'm actually joined in the commentary booth by Marty Carey himself. How are you, Marty?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. It's great to be here.
I'm glad you're here, sir. You're a big part of what we do here at POVPOOL.
Well, I'm very thankful for that. I've heard a lot of people say they see my ads on your matches. I'll say, well, where did you hear about it? And they'll say, I was watching a match one afternoon, and there the ad popped up, and they want to try it.
Oh, that's just coincidence.
Oh, okay. That works for me. No, it's been a good run. A lot of interest in the queue, and always working to make the product best that I can, so it works for me, then it's going to work for everyone else.
That's awesome. So we have the pleasure of actually sweating a pretty good match between these two, Aaron Remigio and Lucky Luke Sutliff, who just moved here from Florida. These are both very strong players. Luke, I think, is in for a surprise because this table is no walk in the park. I tell you, this table's tough.
Well, he's used to playing in Florida, so he got that humidity issue under his belt. He knows about that. Usually the balls get a little clammy and sticky down there in the south. See how he works.
Yeah, but you know, the table that you're looking at here, the pockets are cut a little differently than the rest of the room.
You know, I did notice a couple wobble out when I was playing my match with the other guy there. He put it right in the pocket and it wobbled out. So
you just played Foch Garcia, right?
Right.
Yeah, man, my heart bleeds for you, buddy.
He's got a nice, long, smooth stroke, that guy.
Yeah, I know. You want to get humbled, play Foch.
Very nice guy.
Yeah. So let's see how how Aaron Remigio does here with ball in hand. Pretty easy layout here, I would say.
I tell you, these tables aren't fast by any means. Did you think they were fast when you played on them?
This table?
The one up the way you played.
I'm getting pretty used to it by now, but the tables do play a little bit fast, yeah. The Andy cloth is about 8 months old, 7 months old now, so...
Okay.
You know, and they get a lot of play on them. And the Andy cloth, I know when it gets a little older, it does get a little faster.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. Aaron's not perfect here. He kind of made it tough on himself because I think he needed more angle on the four. He was a little too flat on the four, so now he was basically trying to make something happen. But See if he can recover position here. He's bumping into the 6
not bad there.
and into the 8 ball.
This will test his stroke, see if he stays straight.
Just roll this in nice and slow.
There you go.
There you go, and that's that tight, that cut on the pocket.
Well, he didn't get it in the middle there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got to go for the middle of the pocket on this.
I think it played a little
table.
game with his mind. I got to keep this straight in.
Yeah. So this is actually Luke's first appearance on POVPOOL. We're very happy to have him
Yes.
here in Southern California. He's also a talented Q Sports commentator. He plays all games. He plays 3-cushion billiards as well.
Wow.
And I would imagine he might even know a trick shot or two.
I bet he does.
For those who don't know, Marty Carey's actually a world-ranked artistic pool player as well.
Uh-oh. You might have to go around the table on this one.
Indeed, you're right. I think that's going to be his only choice here.
Otherwise,
I don't think the scratch on the side is on. I think he can avoid that pretty easily.
But if he put inside English and tried to slow roll it into the rail, he'd probably end up in the side pocket or near it. He has to go around 3 rails.
Yeah, I think play this natural with a little outside follow. Don't do anything too rash here. Not too much spin.
He's hitting middle. That's good.
Yeah, just like that, and he comes out clean on the 3rd rail too. So he avoided the corner pocket scratch.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah, right. I'm telling you, you gotta hit these balls perfect. So 1-0 here, the second match of the day. Aaron in the lead. This is a even race to 7. For those who don't know, the regular Sunday tournaments here are actually longer races. So if you, there's no added money at this event, but it's only $20 to enter. So every Sunday, come on down to Hard Times. And as a special promotion today, we have from Kamui, POVPOOL will gladly give any player that goes 2 and out today a Kamui voucher, good for 1 free Kamui tip on their cue. Just a little our way of saying thanks for coming in and playing, and give you an opportunity to check out the awesomest pool tips in the world.
I use mine that I got from you. Very helpful.
Yeah. So it looks like a dry break, and Luke's coming back now to the table. Looks like he's playing safe, laying up, ties up the 1 and the 2. Doesn't seem like a lot he can do here. Maybe he might have to use the 3 and the 8 to hide behind. Combo into this 2 ball. Don't try to make the 2 in the corner, but simply use it as a blocker to stop the 1 where it is, and bring a cue ball around 1-2 rails. And if you're really good and lucky, you might actually tuck that cue ball behind the 5. He could also, if he chooses to, play a kind of a trick shot and carry him into the 6. He didn't choose either one of those 2 shots, and he's just left Luke wide open. So we might get to see Luke open up his arm a little if he can get this 1 past the 6. And we'll get a chance to see how he plays the pattern. Oh, he played the combo. And that's not very good. Not a very good outcome for him. He might take this billiard on 1 to the 9, or 1 to the 9. Two-way shot here. Play to hold the cue ball underneath these balls. And he did an excellent job. It looks like he's hooked Aaron behind that 5 ball pretty deep. I'm not really sure from this camera angle if Aaron can even get a piece of the 1. But he does look to have a pretty easy kick. Muy bueno. He's left Luke open. Uh-oh, he hit that short.
I hurried on that one.
Yeah.
Looked like anyway.
Well, this gives me a chance to see his game. Like if I get called in the draw, then I know how he shoots.
Right,
a little bit.
That's what you do. You school every one of them, take notes, and
yeah. So how you been enjoying your stay in California? You've been here for almost a week now.
Right.
4 or 5 days?
5 or 6 days, yeah. I've had a good time. Been a bunch of different places, all through Hollywood. I went to Venice Beach yesterday, and I actually met Wee Mac from MTV.
Yeah, I saw that. You posted on Facebook. Wee Mac, huh?
Well, I thought it was Wee Man at first, and then I went up and I said, "You Wee Man?" He said, "No, I'm Wee Mac." And I said, "Well, okay." So he said, "I've been on MTV and all the other shows, I guess they do." And
good safety, I guess, from Aaron.
Yeah, it was fun to see the freaks down there. And
well, Venice Beach, man.
Yeah, you feel pretty good about yourself after walking down that side. I guess I'm not doing too bad.
Nice little push on the 2 ball.
That was about as thin as it gets.
Yeah, and I think he got a good roll there because although this 2 ball's cuttable, you got to remember this is a very tough table, and he's also a little hampered by this 5 ball. Let's see how he negotiates the shot here. He played safe, and that was probably the wise choice.
A little bonus there for Luke. 8 ball falls in. Good stroke.
I think Luke is starting to very quickly see how difficult this table is. Did you see how he kind of like tightened up a little bit there?
Right. It looks like he's softened his stroke a little more too, so ease him in the pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that right there.
Oh, did you see that? That wiped its feet, didn't it?
And that's a good example of why he lit up on his stroke, so that would have never gone.
Oh, it looks like we're going to have a tie ball game here. All right. Lucky Luke gets on the board. So today at Hard Times, we decided to go with the more dramatic, moody sort of lighting
Yes.
today. I kind of like it. It's a little more intimate, you
Right.
know. It's a regular Sunday
Sets the
tournament. No need for all of the pomp and circumstance that comes with our monthlies here.
Right, right.
And it still works out. So
Missing the music.
and the 5 goes down.
And he's open on the 1. 2-9 combination. Bing, bang, boom.
So, Marty, you're from New England. I know it's been a while since you've lived there, but
5 years.
yeah. What would you say? What would you say? Like, is there a difference between West Coast and East Coast players? You think East Coast players are better? You think they play a different style?
That's a good question. I do know from the 45 years playing the game that the majority of the best players in the world come from the East Coast. Probably, unarguably, New Jersey, New York area, Connecticut, Larry Liscotti, Nick Vlahos, Boston Shorty from the 50s. So Steve Mizrak from New Jersey.
Right, right.
That's been the argument that I've heard from most of the people that say that are from the East Coast too. So that kind of makes sense there, I guess. But as far as playing differently out here,
No different, real style difference, you don't think?
no, I don't see it. No. I think it's universal.
I would only say that I think that on the West Coast, we tend to favor the tighter pockets here on the West Coast.
Do you think? Those tight pockets are everywhere.
You think so? They're everywhere now?
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. People think it's going to help your game, but what about the 80% of the novice intermediate players out there that are trying to work their game, improve their game, and are stuck with tight pockets, which is frustrating, and actually it's not even a regulation
Well,
in
how'd
the
you
WPA.
feel? How'd you feel playing Foch today?
How'd I feel?
Playing Foch today. I mean, you don't play a lot of 9-ball tournaments anymore. You
No.
mostly compete as an artistic player.
Yeah,
but
most of my stuff was trick shots.
yeah.
So, and once you're confident with those, then it's totally different than putting together a roadmap for 9 shots in a row.
So playing on this table in a 9-ball tournament, do you feel a little cheated by, wow, this table's so hard, the pockets are too tight?
No, I've come to accept the tight pockets because you don't have a choice. But
Yeah.
I got to tell you something that, not only is it not a WPA sanctioned rule, but what about one match you're playing on tight pockets, the next match you're playing on loose pockets at the same event, at the same venue? I kind of think that's,
No standard.
yeah, I mean, they're using the tight pocket argument in a tournament
Yeah.
where the pockets aren't the same on table to table. So I find that, I don't know.
It's very
Ambiguous.
important. I really appreciate the feedback. It's very important to hear this opinion,
Well, not everybody feels that way. I'm sure there's some groans in the crowd right now as I say that.
Yeah.
It's helped my game or...
Sure. Well,
Whatever.
like you saw him walk by, right? Tang Ho?
Yes.
He just walked by. I asked him the other day. I said, I was thinking about asking Eddie to switch tables here. Yeah, see, he just said the table's tight.
What does a player like him think?
And Tang Ho, he said, I like this table because it keeps you honest. You're not slopping things in. You're not.
Those are legitimate responses.
You're not hitting a ball bad and the ball still goes in.
Right. Yeah, they don't like,
So for a pro his caliber, yeah, he tends to think that it evens up the game and keeps the player honest a little bit.
No, that's a valid point. I mean, it's just...
I get the feeling that this debate will never end, though.
No, it's not going to end. It's the same thing
It'll
about
be an
Rack Your
ongoing-
Own and
yeah.
Magic Rack. It's the same thing about there, too.
What's that, Luke? You love? Yeah, yeah. Luke just walked over. He said, "I love this tight table. You got to hit it right."
Oh, look at him. Yeah,
he loves it, right?
Well, that's what discipline's all about, you know. A lot of this game is discipline, and if this will tighten up your reckless
behavior.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll tell you what, though. You know, we've considered at POVPOOL, you know, trying to set up a table with 5-inch pockets or, you know, nice big.
That's a little much.
Nice big buckets and just watching these guys run rack after rack.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I know in the trick shot arena, when we go to a venue, if the tables are tight and it's totally out of our control, we can't tell them we don't want those. We have to play on them.
Yeah.
We change our shot program. We won't use the same shots that we would normally use on a more forgiving table.
Based on the table, yeah.
Right. You just know better than to jeopardize missing a shot or losing points because of jarring a ball.
Yeah.
So it means a lot to us too. But the only reason we mention the WPA is because we have to go by those rules and those standards. And if they're going to have a U.S. Open or
the World Pool Association,
event, and your one table's got 4.5-inch pockets and the other one's got 4, how do you explain that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh. See, now if you take a case of Aaron here, for instance, he knows these pockets are tight. It's tightening him up. Are you seeing that? Like, why
he overcut that ball?
Yeah, he overcut because he's playing too tight. He's playing like he's afraid of the pocket already.
So how does that benefit the player if it keeps him honest or? You know, it's a two-way argument for sure.
It's definitely a two-way argument.
What do you people out there think?
Oh, look at Luke. Luke camera shy. Luke's laughing at himself. Well, they're calling me and Don McClellan to go and play. So
go get him, Tiger.
All right. I'm going to leave you here with Geraldine and Marty Carey. Geraldine will pick up the score, and you guys enjoy the rest of this match. Score is 1-1.
That's not an easy leave, especially with the tight pockets. Here we go. I agree with you, Snooker. You don't want to hit a second diamond up and have it still go in the pocket. I don't want that either, but I guess I was just referring to the 4.25-inch pockets that we grew up on. Everybody's used to. Because I think tight pockets have only been around since the 80s, 90s maybe. They haven't been around forever. They're not making that one. Does he have it? Nice shot, Luke. I would say he's played some one pocket before, maybe. Good out. 2-1.
2-1. Even race to 7.
Well, for you folks interested in trick shots, the tour that we play on, we've got the U.S. Open coming up in March at the APA event in St. Charles, Illinois. It'll be a sanctioned event with full ranking points. I know a lot of people are talking about it and going there, and there's a big APA event too, so we partner alongside with them, and it's kind of interesting. We're doing trick shots on 7-foot valley tables with big pockets. But we have to take what we get. Good break, nothing goes.
Don't you have another event that was added this year for 5,000 added? That Andy Siegel and Nick Nicolaitis were able to put together. Is that still happening?
That's the one in March. They're calling it the U.S. Open.
Oh, okay.
Artistic Pool U.S. Open. Yep, that's the one. They got some sponsors and money up and starting to draw a pretty good field right now. So
Nice.
But again, Valley coin-op tables. It's kind of different for trick shots, but we adjust, we adapt to it. Okay, we got a safety game going here. I don't know if he's got a pocket, but he's got a combination.
That one just squeezed in.
That inside English. Now he has a thin cut and control the cue ball 9 foot down the table. I bet he's thinking safe. No. Good shot. Look at that. Back and forth. Excellent shot. Oh, now he's straight. Oh, gosh. Ain't no cheat in this pocket when you're on that rail.
On table 10, let me get Mark and Louise. Mark and Louise, table 10. Even race.
He got a little too straight on the 4, and that led him to get a little off on the 5. Lucky on the way back. Makes a 6, but scratches on the way out.
Luke going ahead, 3-1.
You think he's finally adjusting to this table, Marty?
I think so. He looks pretty confident. He fired that one in there with authority.
Yeah, I think he started out a little rattled by this table because, no more than, 5-10 minutes we were standing outside, Marty and Luke and I, and Luke was saying that he just won 7-2 in his last match, and he felt like he was playing phenomenal, and then he was, good and ready to win the tournament. And then, he started out this match a little shaky on this table.
Yeah, it's hard to say, when you move to a new area and you've got a lot on your mind, and hard to put everything behind you and focus 100% on your pool game. But I think he's having a little bit of good focus there, and he's comfortable on the table. Once you get your eyes on the corners of the four corners of that table, you don't think anything else but your game of pool, and that's the best thing, most fun of it all. I guess we got the Super Bowl coming to San Francisco or L.A. Yeah, it's coming to California. San Francisco area. Next month.
Are you a Patriots fan?
Oh, for sure. I enjoyed the game yesterday. Actually, I spent the first half at the Venice Beach Sports Bar watching the whole first half, enjoying the atmosphere and the game itself, and couldn't get better. Good shot there. Broke open the 3. Needs to come this rack here. He's down 3-1. A little safety there. Luke needs a long jump cue here.
I don't think he has a jump cue with him.
No, I haven't seen him reach for one yet.
Like, there was an earlier shot that I was like, oh, this is perfect for a jump. Like,
Right.
It's straight in.
And he kicked.
Yeah. So maybe he doesn't have a jump cue with him.
Well, he should be able to run out on this rack wide open, ball in hand. I say should have. Three and 4 are right there in the open. getting on that 5 is going to be the shot. Uh-oh. Luke's back at the table. Fortunate to have that chance, I would have thought. The other guy would have run out. Good shot. Good angle, 2-rail position. Natural, come on, ball, get going. See, I said the tables were slow, and there it is. Oh, Luke. The dreaded 7-8-9 layout. Basic practice drill for every 9-ball player. Thin cut. Shot. Look out. Whoa.
Oof.
Good shot.
He needed that one.
Yeah, he did. Tighten up the score a little bit, 3-2.
On table 5, we get Jack Ham and Sarith. Jack Ham and Sarith on table 5. Sarith is second.
Here we go. Dry break. Luke's got an opening and the lead. No. Not on those pockets. Spun it around the 4. Looks like he's got an open shot on the 2. The 3 balls right there for position. If he can keep that 2 in the tight jaws. With the little draw, it's not going to help much. He might not be wide open. He might have to come off the rail. Yep. $2-9 on a pocket. He's lining it up. Good healthy try. Got away with it? No. Got away with the leave. We got the Patriots back, yes, sir. Is that Gronkowski fun to watch or what? He's just got big, huge hands. They throw it to him in double coverage. He's fun to watch. All right, Luke. Ball in hand, 3 ball. Get down on the 4 and run this table. Five's right there. We're waiting by the side pocket. Ooh. That's an interesting way to get around it. Oh, now he realizes it's the wrong side. Fundamental 3 rails. Running English. Don't scratch. Oh, now he's straight. Doesn't get any easier. He shot that one in gingerly. He knew. Slow down. There's a tester for you. See if he puts that right in the middle of the pocket. What a shot. Don't scratch. What a shot. Total confidence. I got a call the other day from Janet Atwell, one of the top female women players on the ladies tour. Said she saw my advertisement on ESPN a couple weeks ago and was very interested in trying out one of those cues. So she put her order in, and I'll be mailing it out tomorrow for her. But that's interesting when these long-time pros are following the cue and want to see how it works, and they think there's a place for it in their game, then they should have one, like everyone. Good break. Dry.
Nice break, but nothing
Very
goes
nice.
in.
Oops. Great idea. See if he can get around that 4-ball. Got to get past the one. Uh-oh. Now he's in deeper crap. Try to safety. Aaron needs this game. What a shot. He might be off and running. Putting some thought behind this one. What a nice stroke. Got an angle for the 4. Sure, I'll do a few jump shots for you, Mr. Warner. I'm waiting to play my next match right off here, but I'll come up on table 1, then we get a chance and do a couple basic close-up shots. had a funny call the other day. The guy says, I've been trying to jump. I bought your cue, and I've been trying to jump with it, and haven't had any luck, and I let my friends try it, and then they couldn't jump with it. And said, I knew darn well I'd seen you on the video do it, so I watched the video again, and sure enough, as long as I move down to the focal point, which is right at the joint between the handle and the shaft, use a very loose wrist and just pop down on top of the cue ball, it's going to go up and over. And that was funny to hear him say that once he adjusted his grip, he was jumping twice as high as he needed. And that's the secret, loose grip.
Maybe we should think about producing an instructional video or informational video.
For sure. The videos I've got now were mostly more commercial.
Promo, yeah.
Promo. They didn't really do much instruction. They show you we can jump, but they don't explain how. So maybe we can get that together. Aaron won that. Scores 4-3. Luke's ahead. Wow, good break. Try again. Nothing goes on this table.
How are the rails on this table? We know the pockets, okay, but how are the rails?
Well, I didn't notice anything
Out of the ordinary?
Yeah, they seem to play okay. These are Brunswick Gold Crowns, so they should play pretty good. Good leave. Okay, Luke, where's your jump cue?
I don't think he has one. Long stop shot. Oh, with a lot of draw. I think he unloaded on that one. Shot. Automatic position on the 4. If he gets this 3 in there nicely. 5 ball's going to be the problem. Oh, that rolled out. That ball rolled out, I would say.
Let me get Isaac Casey. Isaac Casey, ticket 9. Even race to 5.
Jump cue? Do you have a jump cue? No? Do you need one? You can use mine. You okay?
With authority. He needs this. Tie it up. Five to five. Let's see if he makes a ball on the break this time. Certainly because he's not hitting it hard enough. It's just not finding a pocket. Break. Dry. Wide open loop. wide open. All the balls are in the middle of the table. Nice angle. Well done. Didn't get down far enough, but he'll make it happen.
Isaac, you are on table 9. Isaac, table 9, second call.
Okay, made it simple. Good stroke. Look at that. I'd say he's got this. Oh no. One little. We're not sure what Daniel's score is right now. We'd have to walk down there and see for ourselves. What's Aaron gonna do here? I guess he's open. Oh man. Those pockets aren't tight. Okay, Luke, there you go. You got your redemption. Oh my God.
A 7 doesn't want to go in that hole.
I don't know what to say. It brings up that argument again. Tight pockets versus there's a certain medium point there where we want the ball to go in, but we don't want it to slop in.
What do you do here, Marty?
I would play safety. He's trying to thin it. Hopefully it doesn't go way over in front of the pocket. Okay, he did well. Did very well. Good hit. I'm afraid he left it for a 7, 8, 9 out. But wait a minute. There's that tight pocket again. Let's see if he can get it in there this time. I bet he lets up a little bit on his stroke instead of trying to jam it in there. That hasn't worked. With bottom English, of course. Whoa. He couldn't have let up anymore and not got away with that. And it might not be just how tight those pockets are. It could be the cut, the angle cut. If that's the slightest bit variable, then the ball's not going to react right.
People have said that this is cut more like a diamond pocket.
Right. Diamond's got it down for sure. We all know they're the leader of the industry, and this is interesting. Cue ball travel. Look out. Oh boy. Lucky it didn't freeze. Oh boy. Luke got a chance. Pivotal game.
All right, lucky Luke has his opportunity now.
Let's see if he can knock that in. He looks pretty darn determined to me. Ooh. Yeah, he wants this. Uh-oh. He got a lucky leave. Oh, nice bank.
He hit that with ease.
Yeah. There's your answer to the question of how the cushions are playing. That was fundamentally in the middle of the pocket. You're right about that. Doesn't matter how they're cut, hit it in the middle. What a break. You're kidding me. 3, 6, 9 balls on the table with an open one. I haven't seen a ball go on the break in the last half a dozen times. Hey, Luke, you need this game. Good safe. We know Luke's going to kick because he won't be jumping. Oh, he's got a window. Just squeaked it in. Did you get a chance to see my new flyer that I finally got done?
No.
I gave some to Daniel, but he hasn't shared them with you yet. Anybody out there that's interested wants to get a flyer with a little bit of informational and instruction and some illustrations, you can send me a message on my email, mcarey72@gmail, and I'll be more than glad to send you a copy directly in the mail.
Jamal and Chris Zoe on table 3. Even range for 5.
A lot of people ask me to send them a catalog or send them a brochure, and it's like, I've only got one item. I don't have a catalog. So finally I got this flyer together, and now I can answer all the questions. Daniel's game is over.
It's over?
Yeah. Oh, no, I guess I saw him going to the case. He's getting his jump cue out. To the air. Here he goes. Aaron needs just 8-9. Good hit, Daniel. And he left him safe. Aaron has a chance to go ahead 7-5 here. 7-4, I'm sorry. 6-4. Hello. Oh boy. Boy, if Luke could ever get this, he'd use it. Oh, look at this. Oh, there you go, Luke. 5-5. If you make it. We need some inside English on this cue ball. I think he's a little concerned about maybe throwing the 8 balls sideways. Get in there. Oh, man. Just like that. Oh, that's an awful break for Luke. He should have had it. Six to 4, Aaron leads.
And Luke gave him that 9 ball. I would have made him shoot it.
I never give the 9 ball up. I mean, a lot of guys, they do it. It's a courtesy thing, I guess. But, I mean, when he came to play pool, it's not a...
Everything is missable anyways, but especially on this table.
Of course it is. I think it's more frustration, but I see people do it all the time. It's just a rule of thumb for me. I don't give the 9 ball.
Oh, I don't either.
Not because I'm playing, hard pool, or just my belief, like tight pockets.
But that puts Aaron Remigio on the hill at 6, race to 7, and Lucky Luke is still at 4.
Another pounding break. The 7 ball goes in, finally.
Finally.
And he's hidden on the 1. That's the first ball pocketed on the break in over half a dozen games.
6-4.
Pushing out. He's going to knock the 9 in. Good idea.
So 9-ball spots back up.
Yeah. Man. Okay. 1 ball with a natural angle around the table without hitting any of the balls. Let's see. Well, took the percentages. Nice thin. Uh-oh, watch out, Cubo. Got to keep that 3-ball in front of the pocket. Doesn't want it coming off the side of that 6. So far, so good. Straight follow, up and down, middle of the table. No. Yeah. In a good spot here. Got an angle. Get the ball, cue ball down table. If he doesn't jaw the 8, jinx. Good shot, get up there. No, it was a chest. Aaron pulls it off. Good shot. 7-4. Luke led the whole match.
Thanks for tuning in to the Hard Times 9-ball weekly tournament. We'll be here the rest of today, and we're waiting on Efren to make his way into Hard Times either this afternoon or this evening, or just start the day off tomorrow. So stay tuned with us, and we'll bring you back with another match. Thanks.